If light only moved 5 miles per hour, you could catch it on a bicycle. Pedal fast enough and the beam should slow down beside you. At 5 miles per hour, it should freeze. But it doesn't. Light is so fast that it seems to arrive instantly. But suppose light moved at 5 miles per hour, about as fast as a person jogging. Turning on a lamp would send a glowing bubble of light across the room. You could watch it pass over the furniture, and on a bicycle, you could almost keep up with it. Life would look very, very different. Imagine your friend is standing 10 meters away. They wave, lower their hand, and begin walking toward you. At first, you see nothing happen. The light carrying the wave is still traveling across the space between you. A few seconds later, you see the wave. Your friend may already be much closer, but you still see an older version of them standing in the distance. Mirrors would have the same problem. Light must travel from your face to the mirror and back again. Smile, and your reflection would wait before smiling back. Everything you see would be slightly out of date. Even people standing in the same room would appear to live a few seconds in the past. Walking would make things stranger. Move toward a lamp and you meet its light waves more quickly, squeezing them together and shifting the lamp toward blue. Walk away and the waves spread apart, shifting it toward red. You already hear something similar when an ambulance passes. A red lamp behind you might disappear from sight entirely as its light stretches beyond the colors your eyes can see. Now, you get on a bicycle while your friend stays beside the road. As you approach 5 miles per hour, your friend sees your watch begin to slow down. Your heartbeat slows down with it, as does every process in your body. But you do not feel any different. Your thoughts continue normally, and your watch still seems to tick once every second. After riding for a while, you return and compare watches. Your friend's watch says 10 minutes have passed, while yours says only 8. Both watches worked perfectly. You really experienced less time during the ride. At the real speed of light, bicycles are far too slow for us to notice this. In this world, a short ride could make you slightly younger than your friend. Your clock would not be the only thing behaving strangely. Before the ride, you and your friend agree that the road is 1 kilometer long. Once you are moving near the speed of light, you measure it as shorter. It has not become narrower, and your friend still sees the complete road. From your point of view, you reach the end sooner because there's less road to cross. If you expected the road to simply look squashed, your eyes would surprise you. To see an object, light must arrive from every part of it. Near the speed of light, some of that light began its journey much earlier than the rest. A passing cube might appear to rotate even though it never turned. You could briefly see its side and back. Objects beside you would also appear to crowd into the center of your view. The faster you traveled, the more of the world you would see gathered ahead. You continue pedaling, trying to reach 5 miles per hour. You can get closer and closer, but each little increase in speed requires more energy. An object with mass can approach the speed of light, but it can never reach it. Maybe you just need more power, so try a car instead. It's the same result, just faster to get there. So you try flying. No matter how much energy you spend, the gap never closes. Bike, car, or plane, it doesn't matter. The universe makes this possible by allowing time and distance to change instead. There's a problem with our imaginary world. Light helps carry the electric forces that hold atoms and molecules together. Changing its real speed would affect chemistry, stars, and probably life itself. Earth also travels around the sun much faster than 5 miles per hour. A real universe with light this slow would not be our normal world. It would be a completely different universe, and we might not exist in it. So our experiment has to cheat. We will keep Earth and everything on it working normally, while slowing the light that carries images to our eyes. So what does the universe actually look like once that light travels real distances? Once we look beyond Earth, things start to get really interesting. The sun is about 93 million miles away. Its light currently takes a little over 8 minutes to reach Earth. At 5 miles per hour, the journey would take more than 2,000 years. The sun you saw this morning would be the sun from a time when the Roman Empire still existed. If the sun changed today, nobody on Earth would see it happen for another 2,000 years. The nearest star would appear as it was hundreds of millions of years ago, and an observer there would see an equally old Earth. They might see dinosaurs walking across it. From farther away, Earth might appear as a young ball of rock, or might not have even formed yet. Everything we've just seen, the delay, the color, the shrinking road, it's happening to us right now. We're just moving too slowly to even notice.